It's been a few days, and I'm proud of the FBA community. We have not let off of DJ Vlad. Look, this is so serious that as I'm recording this video, DJ Vlad apologized again. Good. He's getting the Kyrie Irving treatment.
With all that being said, I just want to offer my deep apologies to all those who are impacted.
I just think I really want to focus on the hurt that I caused, or the impact that I made within the Jewish community, putting some type of threat or assumed threat on the Jewish community. I just want to apologize deeply.
But a video was brought out of the vault of DJ Vlad with Lord Jamar pretty much checking him. And I think it's extra special because I've seen a few comments, oh, black men, y'all not taking up for this, and that. I actually made a video on this topic, but Lord Jamar had some stuff to say when DJ Vlad tried to talk about country.
I actually understand why the song was taken off the country charts.
Why?
Here's why. Let's just say a country singer, someone that's been doing, putting out country songs on his YouTube channel for a couple of years, who's a standard, country guy who plays the guitar and talks about country music type stuff. He decides one day, you know something, I'm going to just play around and switch it up. I'm going to go ahead and make a hip hop song. And in the song, I'm going to talk about wearing gold chains and smoking blunts and a bunch of stereotypical stuff that non-hip hop people look at rappers and associate themselves with. And the song suddenly starts to chart because it's catchy and it gets on the hip hop charts. I think most hip hop people would look at that and say, man, get this parody song off these charts.
Do we? Because you've
so.
described Post Malone right there. You just described Post Malone. The fuck are you talking about? The fuck are you talking about? Post Malone.
Let's take a look at Post Malone.
Post Malone used to do folk music, bro. Post Malone admittedly sits around with a guitar and comes up with his melodies on the fucking floor with him and his brother, and that's where they come up with. He was a folk singer who did everything that you're talking about right now. And I seen him up and down. Because accepted him. Nobody stopped him from being on the fucking hip hop charts. Nobody said nothing.
If you're not in the know, Beyonce got a lot of flack not too long ago about putting out her country album. And it's just really hypocritical, right? They want to be able to comment on stuff that's clearly our culture, but when we dive into something like country music or something like that, they have a problem with it. Oh, but I forgot to add, we created country music. In fact, there is no form of American music genres that we did not create. They talk about how we lazy and this, that, and the fourth. But when we talk about what we've done in this country, whatever it is, from the minor things to the major things, they always want to take credit from us.
I was never really into Vlad TV because by the time I heard of this dude, everybody was calling him the feds. It was well known that you do an interview with him, you going from his couch to the courthouse. Then I saw a few clips of Lord Jamar on the show, and Jamar was talking some good shit, so I said, all right, I'm gonna check this out. Then one day, Vlad said something that emphatically showed me that he did not understand the culture that was lying in his pockets. This motherfucker said there's no difference between Slim Jesus and Ice Cube. Slim Jesus is a white kid from a safe suburban neighborhood. His rap persona is some gangster shit he saw on TV. Slim rapped about and emulated every negative stereotype about a black person you can fucking imagine, while Ice Cube rapped about shit that he saw and experienced after he literally stepped out his front fucking door. And of course Vlad didn't understand this shit because he's a fucking vulture. Drake is Slim Jesus. Matter of fact, he's worse than Slim Jesus. Not only does he cosplay as an American hood, he steals everything. And these ain't examples of paying homage. This is a fucking identity crisis. For years, when he came in, he was known as a happy-go-lucky kid raised in the Jewish Canadian community. Then one day he said, fuck that. I'm from the hood. I've been through the struggle. I started from the bottom. Me and my woes was running through the six. Shut the fuck up, Aubrey.
You know, the mix. I just really don't like the mix on that song. I mean, you just two-track the SOB. You really screwed the pooch on that one, buddy. I mean, you got the whole world a listening, pal. And you don't take time to do the mix? I mean, I don't mind the lyrics, sure, you betcha. But the mix, I mean, where's the production quality? You know, Prince didn't do a great job on the mix sometimes, and look at the streams. Look at the difference in the streams on the mix. If K. Dot would have done a better job on the mix, I think he'd be up in the battle. But you know, the mix is important. Disgusting.
I don't want to hear what no one non-African got to say about the Drake and Kendrick beef. It's already problematic that all of the diss records and the songs that these brothers are making to tear each other up in public are being profited by white-owned record labels. But then on top of that, we got the white-owned culture vulture podcasts and blogs trying to tell black people how to feel about a culture that don't involve them at all. When y'all was young, did y'all ever notice that some white tea people know more about hip-hop than we do? Like, they got YouTube channels and all this that are dedicated to dissecting every bar that Kendrick Lamar drops, and they know every member of the Wu-Tang Clan's catalog. You ever wonder why white tea people are so interested and know so much about our culture? I mean, we black, we just enjoy it, we listen to it, you know, and then we move on to the next thing. It's the overseer in them. It is just them doing what their ancestors did and not letting us have our own culture because they have to know what we're doing in order to keep control over us. That's why you see so much cultural appropriation. Every time we come up with a word that they don't understand, they need to adopt and appropriate that lingo because they feel threatened by the fact that they think we might be saying something about them that they don't understand. They make it a point to study our culture because they feel threatened by anything that we do and they don't understand. This ain't nothing new, but DJ Vlad gotta go for what he said about that.
They said you could potentially ruin your career with a couple of tweets. They must have had foresight on DJ Vlad. Because over the weekend, DJ Vlad gave us a very on Kendrick Lamar's Not Like Us, and he was promptly told to stay out of black folks' business. And instead of taking a back seat, he wanted to make himself a main character. So he threatened Miss Morgan Jerkins, who worked at Princeton, that he will be contacting them on Monday. But ever since then, with all of the backlash he's been getting, he's been backtracking like crazy. He made a tweet on Monday clarifying that he was never actually going to reach out to Princeton, but Morgan was not buying it whatsoever. And DJ Vlad's comment section, whether on YouTube or Twitter, is not letting up on him. After so much so that again this Wednesday morning, he apologized again. He is trying to do anything and everything to save face, but unfortunately, DJ Vlad, you showed your true colors, and we ain't fucking with you no more.
But whatever the case may be, you let me know how you feel about this in the comment section. And tell me, in particular, do you think we are going to finally cancel DJ Vlad? That's the question at hand. Is he finally canceled? Well, anyways, you know how we like to end our videos over here at Moxy Approved, right? With that water. I'll see y'all here next time on Moxy Approved.